and play more. And of all the games, the racing simulation games are among the most popular. So I will ask Marco to join me here and to present you this amazing game that they have been developing for us. Thank you. I leave you the stage.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello to everybody. Wow. Just this morning, my Facebook page reminded me where we were just 7 years ago. And today we are here in Spa-Francorchamps, and thank you also for that, to present our first and the first official Blancpain GT series. So, in very few words, Assetto Corsa Competizione, that is the name of the game, is going to be the official game of the Blancpain GT series. That means that it will include all the official licensing cars, teams, tracks, driver and racing teams, all the official licensing championship and race regulations. All the tracks will be reproduced using the laser scan technology that results in a great, huge accuracy that is good for the real drivers, for their training, and for the gamers to feel like the real drivers. In what consists will be the next generation driving simulation, thanks to the enthusiasm, the genuine enthusiasm we found in SRO and the people who work here, also in our partners like Pirelli and the others. Our team has been pushed a lot to create the ultimate virtual racing experience that will result in a next generation graphics video game, in-depth physics simulation of all cars. We are cooperating with the real drivers and teams in order to reproduce also the handling, the physics at the best. The weather simulation that will feature the complete night and day cycle, weather condition, clouds, and so on. Will be variable track conditions with weather condition with aquaplaning, temps, dynamic temps, paddles, and so on, and dynamic track elements that can make the driving on track always funny and challenging. And a new audio system that is driven by multiple real-time telemetry data. I say new because Assetto Corsa 1 is our game currently on the market. We have more than 1.5 million users in the world, and Assetto Corsa is known to be a very realistic simulation. With Assetto Corsa Competizione, that is not just a spin-off of the game, but a completely new game, we are creating a very ultimate experience, and the final goal is to create a real engagement and connection between the gamers at home and the real championship. We'll drive some online feature for the competizione so that we'll have a complete online ranking and rating system with several classes like in the real Blancpain series. We'll have a worldwide leaderboard that will allow the gamers to drive their fastest lap and to be in the ranking and in the leaderboard, also in the real Blancpain GT series website. And we'll have a lot of connected and online special events that will keep the people engaged for all the season and for all the next season. And also considering the presentation Stefan did today, and he showed about all the news for the next years, looks like that we'll be very busy as well, and thank you for that. So, we'll make the game available through the Early Access program on Steam. The Early Access Steam is the worldwide digital delivery platform, especially for PC games. By the way, a lot of people asking us about if the game will be available also on console, PS4 and Xbox One. And the answer is that we'll try to do that once we'll reach the ultimate level of development and optimization of the game that is still in development. We'll try to see if the performance on the console or the current generation of console is good enough to achieve the level of simulation we are producing with the game. So the Steam Early Access program allows people to play the game in advance so that they can save some money. They can play the game much before the final version reaches the shelves. And thanks to the suggestion, the feedback and the testing of the drivers and the gamers, our dev team is allowed to improve the compatibility about PC hardware compatibility, the performance, the online functionalities that will be very, very important for this game, because competizione, that of course means competition, is the word around all the concept of the game. So, the question that our fans, users, also the drivers during this weekend are asking us is just one. When? When we are going to release the early access version of Assetto Corsa? Let's discover it by the video.
Can all stay at home, I think. Huh? Virtual reality is replacing us. Congratulations, it's superb.
Thank you. By the way, we are training today the very young generation of gamers, of drivers, real drivers of tomorrow. So this is not going to be a competitor, but a very good training system, hopefully, for everybody. The news are two. That the first one is the early access on Steam will start on September 12 this year. The second news is that all the graphics you see in the video is completely real-time graphics, so that as you can see also in the Pirelli hospitality downstairs, what you see here is exactly what we are going to play. So I won't go not much in detail now, because I will share also this information in our media kit and also in our social media. But in brief, we'll have 6 milestones, 6 releases, from the first one in September 12 to the last one on February next year, that will anticipate the final version, the version 1.0 of Assetto Corsa Competizione, that will arrive on Steam on Q1 2019, just before or just in time for the beginning of the next Blancpain GT Series Championship. So that's all. I would like just to thank SPA Francorchamps for their kind support here. Also our partners for the booth we have with Pirelli, so Pirelli, AK Informatica, Sparco, Fanatec and Assit for their really great support that are going to allow you during the overall weekend to pay a visit in the Pirelli booth, in the hospitality, to play the game. We have 3 simulators right there, and you can ask also any information in. By the way, if you want to share or you need our media kit, you can send a request to media@assettocorsa.net, so that we can share with you all the information, all the slide, the videos and the picture you can need for all your needs. Thank you very much. Enjoy this weekend and good luck to everybody.